everyone, welcome to my channel, Rain Movement, and welcome to your day one evening class, evening session. Today is going to be a very gentle, deep breath and grounding practice just to release your day and to plant the seed of intention. So we're really going to be grounding and anchoring into our bodies to move forward after this beautiful spring equinox and what our year to come is going to look like and what we're aiming for. So all you're going to need today is your mat, your body, and meet me when you're ready. Right, so we're going to begin today's class laying down, all the way down flat on your back, settling into the floor and just arriving. And feel into the ground beneath you. And mentally imagining the seed that you're planting with intention for this spring equinox. An intention you can hold dear to your heart for the rest of the year. And so let's stack both hands onto your heart. Feel your heartbeat. And take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And just sigh out your mouth. Choosing to ground and anchor in. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in. And sigh out your mouth. Beautiful. On your next inhale, let's bring both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug and just gently rock from side to side, massaging your low back on the floor. And then keep your right knee hugged in. Extend your left leg all the way down the mat and just give your right hip a little massage. So rocking your right leg out and in, feeling into your right hip joint and how it's feeling today. And then we'll use your left hand to guide your right knee across your body, coming into a twist. You can extend your right arm out to the side. Also, that is an option. You can extend your right leg as well if you would like. Allow your belly to feel soft with every breath you take. Gaze can be up towards the ceiling, or you can look to your right. But if that doesn't feel great for your neck right now, just keep looking forward up towards the sky. And one more deep breath. Beautiful. We'll come back to center and just switch to the other side. So we'll hug our left knee in, extend your right leg all the way down the mat, and just massage your left hip joint. Observe the difference between your left and your right, if there is any difference at all. And then we'll use your right hand to guide your knee across your body, coming into your supine twist on the other side, extending your left arm out. Option again to extend your left leg out, but only if your spine's ready for that. For me, that doesn't sound like a great idea for my back and my spine, so I'm going to keep my knee bent. Allow your belly to feel soft with your breath, so try not to hold tension in your stomach, but really softening and grounding. Tallulah is licking her bowl, her food bowl. I don't know if you can hear that. She's got to make sure it's extra clean. One more breath. Beautiful. We'll come back to center. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice tight hug. Maybe even this time curling your whole body in. How tight can you get? One more deep breath. And then lower your upper body down. You can kind of hold behind your knees. Take a little rock and roll up to a seat. We'll extend our legs out in front. Let's inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, flat back, hinging forward from your hips into a forward fold. Now, wherever your body stops is where you're meant to be. You can always hold behind your knees, your shins, ankles, feet as an option, but just listen to your body. Are you holding a lot of tension today? How can you tune in? Honoring where you're at so we can ground and plant into where we're headed, where we're going. And so with every exhale, think about sinking a little bit deeper, but not losing the integrity of your spine. A lot of times when we exhale, or we see everybody else in class, we want to reach our toes and it starts to sacrifice our upper body, or we're bending from a different place, or our knees start to really bend just so we can touch our feet. How about for today, you practice just trying to keep your legs straight and active, feet flexed, and then actively kind of sticking your tailbone out a little bit. It might feel like you're overarching, but so much of our seated time is spent rounded like this. So though it might feel weird, you'll probably actually have a nice straight flat back. And again, with every exhale, sinking, but keeping that length. One more breath. Beautiful. We'll come back up. Let's bring our right foot into the inner thigh of your left leg. Now, if you can't get it to your inner thigh, that's okay. Just bring it down to your calf. But if you can bring it up to your inner thigh, let's inhale, sweep and lengthen your left arm up. And then exhale, bring your left hand to right knee, sitting up nice and tall, coming into another twist. With each twist, it's a beautiful opportunity to think about something you're releasing that you don't want to bring forward with you into your intention, into this new year for yourself. So with every breath, letting your body be wrung out like a wet rag, releasing the past, welcoming in a new version of ourselves. One more deep breath. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and release, and then we'll just take that to the other side. Left foot in, right leg extended. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, right hand to left knee, sitting up nice and tall, finding your twist. And make sure you're not sinking back into yourself like I am right now. Really bring your hand back close towards your spine. Shoulders drop away from your ears, and you're rotating from your belly button. And only if it feels right can you rotate from your neck and look fully back. But if that doesn't feel right, keep your chin neutral. Again, we know where we want to head, but also we want to honor where we're at. Honoring where we're at, to breathe deeply and release. One more deep breath. Beautiful. We'll come back to center. This time bring both feet together, coming into a butterfly. So again, hip openers are also an opportunity to release, right? So sitting up nice and tall, lengthen again from the base of your spine, and then exhale, hinging at your hips, chest leads forward, coming into your butterfly. And if you'd like, you can kind of fly your butterfly, the knees coming up and down. This pumping in the hips can be really great to create some lubrication to the area. But if that's not feeling right to you, just settle into stillness. And it's still this idea of releasing so we can plant something new. Be with your breath, be with your body. On your next inhale, can you sink a little deeper again without losing the integrity of your spine? Great, let's slowly come back up. We're gonna move into a really deep stretch. Now, if you're not really wanting to go into a crazy deep frog today, I'm gonna throw out one option that is simply to pivot to the long side of your mat and extend both legs and take a fold forward. Big, small, does not matter. But if you'd like to join me in frog, we'll bring the feet behind your body, hands ground, and we start to wiggle our knees out, walk them out. You want to flex your feet and make sure that your ankles are lined up with your knees. So kind of like when we're in low lunge or high lunge, we like to have that bone stacking, same thing here. And then from here, maybe this might be enough. Maybe your hips are really tight. I can tell you what, my hips are feeling super tight right now. So even right here, I'm already feeling it. But to help you kind of settle in and let go, you can create a little bit of a rock or hinge forward and back. Just again, massaging the hips. You can stay here upright, or you can come down onto your forearms and just stay with your breath. We're gonna stay here longer than we stayed in the other postures. So I invite you to close your eyes and really visualize what you're letting go of. What are you giving to the earth? Three more breaths. Beautiful. Very slowly and mindfully begin to make your way out. Now take your time, okay? When we come out of deep stretches, we don't want to abruptly just pop in and out of them. We want time for our muscles to adjust. So wiggling your knees in, maybe bringing your big toes towards each other. And let's just ground into a child's pose for a moment. Big toes touching, knees as wide as your mat. Three more breaths. And slowly press yourself up. We're going to come into a meditation. Option to come into a comfortable seat or just lay down back into your Shavasana where we began. Anything that feels best to you. I'm going to lay two blocks next to each other, if I can get out of my own way here, and come into Sukhasana. Again, I'm creating my own difficulties here. So, sinking in, getting any last wiggles or shifts out of your body. If you're flat on the floor, again, really feeling the earth beneath you. And if you're seated, imagining your tailbone rooting and grounding through whatever support you're on and into the earth. And though class was kind of around this idea of releasing, really we're reeling it back into planting that seed of intention. We have to let go of something old in order to call in something new. And so we drop into stillness, and I invite you to imagine planting a little seed into the earth. As you're holding the seed, we're laying it on the ground, whispering to it your deepest desires, what you would love to see manifest and unfold in your life for your highest good. And so just relax the features of your face, soften your jaw, relax your shoulders. And really set this intention. Plant that seed. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, bringing life back to your body. And whether you're laying down or seated, reaching your arms overhead for a big, long, good morning-like stretch through your body. Then if you're laying down, rolling to one side in a fetal position to press yourself up for us all to meet in a comfortable seat. Eyes still closed or heavy. We'll seal today's practice with a deep breath and our mantra, one sound of Om followed by 3 Shantis. So just to clarify real quick on the mantra happens on one breath. And what I mean by that is you take one deep breath, and on your exhale, we Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now, the Om only lasts about 3 seconds, and then we flow right into the last 3 Shantis. Also, Shanti, notice it's the like theater, so it's not T, Shanti. Before we do that, let's inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. And the next inhale is for our mantra. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Thank you all so much for joining me on the mat this evening on day 1 of Spring Equinox Series. I am deeply grateful, and if you enjoyed class, please don't forget to like and subscribe, share all the wonderful things, and also giving a super thanks is a wonderful way just to support my channel and my growth here. So I appreciate you. Keep moving towards your healing, and I will see you in day 2. Namaste.